And I'm like, but you're my professor. I was just like, wouldn't it be awkward? Like, I have to see you every day. Like, we have classmates. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you are new here, my name is Dejanabrazil, but everyone just calls me Dej. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and enjoy the video. So, like the title said, today's story time is going to be about how my college professor was almost my sugar daddy. So it was my freshman year of college. I'm not going to disclose my college institution because I did transfer from the University of Miami, so it wasn't at the University of Miami. But it was my freshman year, and I'm gonna give his name. I'm gonna name him Professor X. That's his name. That's what his name is gonna be throughout this whole story. So it was second semester when I met Professor X. It was in my marketing class, and that's when I first saw him. And when I saw him, I kind of throughout the whole class period, I saw him stare at me throughout the whole class. And this happened for class upon class upon class. And then on one day after class, I stood after because he asked me to. I wasn't alone, I was with a friend, but he told me to stay after because I was late for his class every day. I was at least 30 minutes late to this man's class every single day. I don't know why, I'm just naturally late. But I stayed after because he asked me to because he wanted to talk to me about me being late to his class every day. And then we talked about a job opportunity that I wanted, and he told me that he had connections to it. So we started conversating, and he was like, what job do you want? And at the time, I wanted to work kind of in the entertainment industry. I was tired of, retail. I was tired of, fast food and just basic shit. So I wanted to get a job that was fun to me. And he had connections because he was in a marketing business, and then we was in Miami. I'm like, I want to, kind of be in a fast-paced, fun environment. Hence the club. I should have said the club. I want to work in a club, okay? I want to be a bottle girl. So he had connections. So he had connections to this club in Miami, and it was the top 3 clubs in Miami to go to. It was the littest club in Miami, and I'm bet, put me on. So, but I got his number. I think it was a Wednesday, and I didn't end up texting him until Sunday night because I was hesitant. I was should I do this? I was I don't want him to lose his job. It's just business. But I kind of knew that he was feeling me a little bit, just a little bit. So I didn't text him Sunday night, and I actually have the messages. You know what? Let me read y'all the messages. So I'm hey, Professor X, is Dej, I said Dejana. I said, I thought about your offer, and I was wondering if you was still open to helping out. He was I was wondering when you're going to text. That was red flag number 1. I was yeah, my intuition was right. I was he was definitely trying to be on some other business than just, job opportunity business. So that was red flag number 1. So then he is this has to stay between us. And I'm I was yeah, he's trying to, he on some other type of timing. But I'm you got my word. I'm not, I'm trying to make some money, Z. You have your career and your passion. I'm trying to make some money while I'm in college. And I'm no problem. He's you promise? I'm I promise. And then he's I promise to take care of you. I was So then things got a little personal. He's so what are you doing today? And I'm thinking in terms of business or just in general? And he's just in general. And I'm okay, Dej, you got 2 options. You can egg it on and play along and just be cool with him because he's doing you a solid, or you can cut it off because clearly his intentions right now is more than business. But then, side note, he got that bag. He had a settlement that he won a lawsuit over, and he got that bag. So I'm college student right now, I'm a little broke, what should I do? So I said, F it. Go along with it, Dej, see where he take you, see what's finna go on. So he's do you drive? And I'm no. He's no car at all, damn it. I was I know how to drive. I was if you give me this job, I can make it. Cause I'm still thinking that it's a business. So I'm if you give me this job, G, I can get there. Don't worry about transportation. And then he was oh, I know that you would. And then he was I will help you. Do you need anything? So when he said, do you need anything, that was code for me for money. Like that, like those words was like, how much do you need? Like that's what I was taking it as, because he knows that he's too old to be my boyfriend. He knows that, you know what I'm saying, I'm a college student. Like, he know how the game go. Like everyone knows how the game go. Like, I was playing dumb just to play dumb, but I knew damn well how the game was gonna play out. And so I'm thinking in my head, like, should I just be bold with it, or should I, you know, like be like sweet and innocent with it? But I'm like, if he's trying to provide you with some fun stage, you need to move quick. Like, you need to act quick and see what you can do. So I'm like, what should I do? So I decided to play dumb. I was like, he was like, do you need anything? I was like, as far as, he's like, you tell me. And I'm like, if you're asking me if I need anything, I don't know what you're trying to offer me. And he's like, just put it like this. I'm here for you, but it just has to stay between us only. And I think he thinks like I'm gonna snitch on him. I don't know why. Like, I'm not, like, that's not who I am. Like, you making your bread, help me make my bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I snitching on you for? That's not who I am. So he's like, I'm trying to vibe with you. And I was like, in what way? And he was like, take you out, get to know you, show you the finer things of life that you haven't experienced. And I was like, you do know how old I am. Because, I mean, like, you know, some freshmen can be as old as 24. Like, you know, people go to college at any age. And he was like, I mean, I would guess 18, but he was like, you look like you could be like 22, 24. So he was like, between that gap, he was like, but it really doesn't matter to me. And I'm like, but you're my professor. I was just like, you know, wouldn't it be awkward? Like, I have to see you every day. Like, we have classmates. Like, and I was like, wouldn't it be awkward for you? And he's like, no, as long as you play your role, I'll play my role. Everything can just stay between us, this and that. Then he's like, can you keep a secret? And I'm just like reading these messages with my friends, and half of them are saying like, do it, like keep a secret. But half of them are like, dang, like this is your whole professor. Like, are you crazy? Turns out, I ended up not making him my sugar daddy because I really couldn't get over the fact that he was my professor. Like, and then it's just like the simple fact, like, I don't think that I would have been comfortable, like, you know, doing sugar baby stuff for money. Like, I was still kind of young. I mean, like, it was like early this year, but it was just the point where like I couldn't get over the fact like I would like have to see him like every day for class. Like, it would have just been too awkward for me. So I ended up not making him my sugar daddy, and I can't hold you. Sometimes I regret it. I do, but I still got his number, so I can always hit him back up, see what he on. I'm just kidding. But I ended up not making my sugar daddy, and it was super awkward when I got back to class. Like, I ended up skipping class, and he texted me like, oh, so you skipped my class? And I'm like, yep, I skipped your class, but I like had my conversation with him like minimal because it was so awkward. So I'm like, if we would have like went through like with the whole process of you being my sugar daddy, it would have been extremely awkward. And then I didn't get a job. So that is my video on how my professor almost became my sugar daddy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Watch my other video, and stay tuned in for my next week's video. And thank you guys so much.